Doc, what do you make of this? I mean, we thought this matter was settled until Ken Ofori-Atta decided to sue the OSP, and now the OSP says, okay, I've heard you, but I'm giving you up to June 2nd. If you don't report yourself, to the Office of the Special Prosecutor, which in itself is like a police station, for you to answer to whatever it is that we believe you've done wrong, then consider yourself one more time as a fugitive, what is a criminal fugitive of justice? Yes.
Yeah. Right.
I don't know what you make of this.
I think the OSP is charged to investigate any conduct of corruption, misappropriation in this country. And then if he thinks that there's a particular citizen who has wronged the country and needs to appear before him, he has a right to invite the person to appear. And if the person is not appearing, there are procedures he has to follow as to how to declare somebody a fugitive of justice and then the rest. I'm not a lawyer, but I think he has the competence to do that. If the person believes that, he and his lawyers believe that the classification of their client is illegal, they go to court like they have gone. But I wouldn't in any way sit here to say the special prosecutor has no right to declare somebody a fugitive. He knows what has gone underground before he declared him a fugitive of justice. We are all in this country, and we heard of all the allegations. It is for the good of himself, Ken Ofori-Atta, if he thinks that all those allegations we heard about are not true, to appear before the OSP, clear himself, and we applaud him. If he also goes and it turns out that the OSP is right and the allegations Ghanaians were talking about is correct, then he faces the laws and receives the punishment. He's abroad. He says he's gone there for what, treatment or so. This is where I come back. My brother will tell me I'm playing politics.
No.
Yes. Why is he abroad? For treatment.
Better and quality treatment.
We have Ghanaian doctors. Atlanta alone, the doctors there are more than us. Very brainy. We have the same Ghanaians in Atlanta.
Atlanta, Georgia.
Yes. The same Ghanaians are here. They can come to Ghana and work and no one goes out. And no one goes out. But we didn't invest the little resources we have in this country. Well, we didn't prioritize health. Even though the finance minister himself was not well, he didn't prioritize health. And I think that we'll leave that one aside. I'm only insisting that the OSP should do his work. And everybody should allow him to do his work. And he should also be straightforward and ensure that what he's doing, some of us are not very happy because it's a repeated banters that is coming as if they are going to do this and at the end it will cool down. We don't want cooling down of this thing. He must be brought to answer all the allegations that were leveled against him. If he's cleared, the law courts have cleared him. If he's not cleared, he should face it because Ghanaians have really suffered under their government. For example, banking cleanup. We all know what went in. 9 billion they needed to solve it. We end up spending 20-something billion. That is a fact. Skytrade, all those monies were spent. That is too much. Palugu Dam, monies were paid without anything. You are the finance minister. And so monies are just going out, budgeting things, just going out like that. Cathedral was never part of a campaign promise. Money found its way to the cathedral and then the rest. You come and justify how those things. You borrowed more than what we are supposed to borrow. You draw a budget and spend more than what you are supposed to spend. That is against the law. So you come and answer them. So to me, it is not a banter. This OSP is doing its work, and I believe that he also has the right to protest that the way you are treating me is not good. The two of them are right. At the end, they will converge, and we'll see who is saying the truth. But the OSP must do his work, must ensure that he gets Ofori-Atta. Whether he likes it or not, he must get him to come to Ghana to answer to us, to answer to those questions. Whether the OSP is doing the right thing or not, the judges will tell us whether they are right or not.
But perhaps that would have to wait because now he's gone to court. He's challenging the basis for the Office of the Special Prosecutor saying that he's a fugitive from justice.
Yes.
He's saying that the Special Prosecutor doesn't have the right to do so.
So
in fact, there are a number of reliefs he's seeking. Now, there are some who are saying that perhaps based on this latest suit which has been filed,
yes,
what it means is that the Office of the Special Prosecutor's June 2nd deadline would have to wait until this matter is exhausted in court. If it's going to take 10 years.
This is a country of rule of law.
Okay.
I don't argue when cases.
I mean, we're not lawyers.
We're not lawyers.
Yes.
We're
just expressing
if he goes to court with it, the special prosecutor also has a way of going to defend himself and either quash it. There are various ways of also quashing his suit.
Yeah.
So we leave it to the special prosecutor, and Ghanaians are wholly behind him. He shouldn't fear. Look, those who fight corruption are enemies of those who delve in corruption. And it is the duty of Ghanaians and anybody in the world to support anybody fighting corruption. We saw W fighting corruption. He was asked out.
Well, he says when you fight corruption, corruption fights you back.
Yes, Martin Hamidou.
He said the same.
He was asked out.
Yeah.
Ajabin, let's rally behind him. If only he's working through the proper channels, if only he's abiding by the rules governing his office and he's working, let's support him. If he's also doing anything untoward, that one, the law courts would pronounce.
Yeah, but you agree that he is innocent. I mean, these are allegations that have been leveled
so
against him.
If there's an allegation against you, you have to appear before a body, either a judge, a court, a prosecutor, or whatever, and give your side of the story. If you are not coming to give your side of the story, you are prolonging the time to interrogate you, and you could be working to cover up things before you come. Is that not it? That could be. So he shouldn't delay in appearing before the special prosecutor. After all, I remember in 2021, he was abroad and he was appointed minister, and they waited for him to come. He should finish and come to and answer to the special prosecutor on whatever he wants. If he's not coming within the time that he wants, he should issue a red alert for him to be arrested by the.
Yeah, but it's hurting his image.
Hurting what image?
When you put him on an
his
Interpol
image
list.
and Ghana, which is more important.
Okay.
His image and Ghana. We all suffered under his leadership as a finance minister.
Great. So,
we don't think that
this is the special prosecutor's what's the name? The press release. So maybe let me just read this quickly before you continue. It says the Office of the Special Prosecutor acknowledges a lawsuit filed by Kenneth Nana-Yaw Ofori-Atta contesting the OSP's prior is it discussion, right? Prior declaration. Good. So let me just do this quickly. Yeah, please go ahead. I'm going to look at this.
If the special prosecutor is invited, you are not appearing within the time.
Yes.
He has every right to ask for a bench warrant or whatever to arrest you and bring you into the country.
So let me do this quickly. So it would put the thing in proper context. Yeah. So this is the original press release, not what the newspapers have reported. So it says press release, case update, Kenneth Nana-Yaw Ofori-Atta. And it says the Office of the Special Prosecutor acknowledges a lawsuit filed by Kenneth Nana-Yaw Ofori-Atta contesting the OSC's prior declaration that he was a wanted person and a fugitive from justice. Mr. Ofori-Atta formally requested the OSP to remove his name from the OSP's list of wanted persons with assurance that the OSP that he would make himself available for questioning on a definite date. The OSP, in good faith and on the basis of Mr. Ofori-Atta's assurance, granted his request and removed his name from the OSP's list of wanted persons pending his personal attendance at the OSP on the definite date. Mr. Ofori-Atta is mandatorily required to appear in person before the OSP on 2nd June 2025. If Mr. Ofori-Atta fails to attend the OSP on the scheduled date, he shall be re-entered on the OSP's list of wanted persons, then the OSP shall consider him a fugitive from justice, whereupon the OSP will cause the issuance of an Interpol red notice in his regard and also cause the initiation of extradition proceedings in any jurisdiction in which he may be found. The OSP remains unwavering in its commitment to enforcing the law and ensuring that Mr. Ofori-Atta answers for his role as the prime suspect in 5 ongoing corruption and corruption-related investigations. Signed, Kisei Jabing, the Special Prosecutor, 17th March 2025. So please go ahead.
So you see, they have 5 main charges against him.
Yeah.
And this is not dealing with 2 CDs. There are a lot of serious issues that...
No, 5 cases, really, not necessarily charges, but 5 cases.
5 cases against him.
Yes.
And this for sure is about a lot of money. So there is a need for him to come and respond. Being in the US, you don't go to hospital every day. you can arrange with the special prosecutor, take a flight, 5 days, come, and then go back. We've seen people taken from hospitals in ambulances, gone to parliament to pass bills and go back to hospital. So it is not anything difficult for Hik and Ofori-Atta to take a ticket, come to Ghana, agree with the special prosecutor, within 5-6 days, talk to your doctor, fly and come to Ghana, respond to whatever you have for the special prosecutor, and then go back. So this, you shouldn't delay the process of interrogating him about what is alleged to be a crime he has committed. He should rather avail himself, make sure he gets space, because in the US, he doesn't sleep in a hospital, he sleeps in a house. And people come to Ghana 2 days, 3 days and go back. He can easily do it. After all, if he thinks he's clean, he should come and justify what he has done and then go back. No one will keep him. But if he comes home and what he did is confirmed to be true, then the laws will take him up and then deal with him accordingly.
All right.